babies, boo-boos, bitches, and people that need more glitter. I am sorry it's been a while since the last time I posted a video. I know Halloween's passed, now Thanksgiving's passed, but I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life. I had an aunt that passed away, and she had Alzheimer's, and she suffered with the Alzheimer's for about 15 years. I think I was like 18, 19 when she got diagnosed with it. So I lost my Aunt Nancy at the beginning of November, and then I had to go up to Kansas City with a friend of mine and her 3 boys because her grandpa died, and we were up there for the funeral because she's a single mom, and I helped her with her boys because her oldest is autistic, and Malika, her oldest, doesn't like crowds, so I had to help her with her oldest, which is cool. And just Thanksgiving, the holidays, just end of the year stuff. My best guy friend that I've been friends with, I brought him up a few times in past videos. I don't say his real name, but he has got no girlfriend, and yet again, me being his best friend, I get pushed to the side because he thinks this one's the one. We've been friends for a little over a year, 9 girlfriends, and every one, and over the past, year and a half, about 14 months of knowing this person, 9 girlfriends in a little over a year's time are all the one. His soulmate, and they're going to be together forever, and I get pushed to the side, and because the girls don't like me, because they all know, well, if the relationship ends, he comes straight back to me, and then we're both licking wounds, because I'm attached to him. We all know, oh, well, if we end, he's just going to go back to Jen. He'll just go back. Why should I like her or attempt to get to know her? If it ends bad, he goes running back to Jen. And he's did this every time someone's left. We were together all the time over the summer. The girl he was dating back in May, she got arrested. He was going and visiting her in jail, writing her letters, stuff like this. Well, she wrote him a Dear John letter, and it broke his heart because they were together for about 3 months, 3-4 months by the time she got arrested, while he was screwing around with the woman. And their relationship was toxic, but yet his feelings were hurt. It was ongoing, and I was there to pick up the pieces, and there was another girl at the end of July, beginning of August. It was the one, and I'm just like, we had all these girls, all these 9, all except for 2 of these 9 girls, they all know the other girls. All of them know the same group, except for one girl that's like a little younger than my youngest brother. She's in her early to mid-20s. She doesn't know these older women. And the other one, she's in the legal field. So she doesn't know any of these other women either. So besides these 2 girls, all the other 7 all know each other from strip clubs, bars, whatever. And they all know each other. And he would tell me about these girls. I'm like, I don't know them. They don't run in my circle of people. I don't know them. I know them I know their names, and if you point them out, I'm like, okay, that's Jane, that's Molly, that's whatever, okay, cool. There's the girls that go with that name, but personally, I don't know them. And I told him that. But he would tell me about this one girl, about end of September, beginning of October, and I'm like, okay, question. He's like, what? I go, if I was to see her in public, would I acknowledge her? He starts talking about her. I go, no, 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 no. Answer my question. I go, if by chance I saw her in public, would I acknowledge her? Would I even pay any attention to her? He's like, oh, well, keeps talking. I go, hey, answer the question. And I go, see this on my point of view. Think about Jen. Think about me. You know me well enough to know. If I saw her in public, would I know her? Would I even acknowledge her? He's like, no, you wouldn't. I go, so why are you describing this girl to me, telling me about her if I would not personally acknowledge her in public? Because she's not in my circle of people, or I would like brush her off if I did see her. Why describe her to me? He's like, well, whatever. But this girl he's not with, I was over at his house at the beginning of the month after I got back from Kansas City, and this girl shows up at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm in the middle of his bed, sound asleep, and she wakes me up out of sleep. Which, one, pisses me off because I hate getting really woken up. For two, she's a total bitch the whole entire time she was there. And, I asked him, I go, so now that you're in this relationship, am I welcomed in your apartment? He's like, you're being disrespectful. I'm just asking a question. And, so I got my shoes on and my coat, and he's like, where are you going? It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I'm going home. He walks me, I go, walk outside with me. And so we were talking, and I go, until you get your head out of your ass, I'm not coming back around. I have not texted him, called him, I blocked him on Facebook. I haven't even talked to his sister in this whole time frame. She called me Wednesday. We talked for like 5 minutes. And she's like, I'm moving out of his house, because his sister's living with him. She's moving out of his house because this girl that he's now with, she keeps grabbing his sister's phone, grabbing his phone, using all their minutes on their phones. After she used all the minutes on her phone, she eats. She doesn't put food in the apartment, so the food that my friend and his sister put into the apartment, she's eating all her food. Her son sleeps all day, up all night. Her 20-year-old son is sleeping on the couch all day long. He's up all hours of the night. His sister, my friend's sister, her old man, has a past. That because this girl and her son doing drugs in my friend's apartment, could get my friend's sister's husband into trouble, and could get his sister into trouble, and he could lose his apartment. But she's the one, so I've kept my mouth shut. But I'm sorry, guys. I just wanted to let you know what was going on. Why, I haven't posted a video in a while, and I'm sorry, and I love you guys. Happy belated Halloween. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Keep safe if you guys are Christmas shopping, because, it gets crazy and hectic between Thanksgiving and Christmas with people going in and out and Christmas shopping and parties, Christmas parties and stuff like that. So be careful. I will try to keep back up on my videos again. I love you. Have a good week.